Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X Remaster. Today, episode 31. Today we're going to be focusing on more on celestial weapons. So first we're going to start off with Kimahri's and head to Macalania. How Kimahri's celestial weapon works is you need to do these butterfly trials. That basically you need to get the blue ones, and the red butterflies you have to avoid because the red butterflies obviously take off time and they cause you to go into a random battle. So we want to make sure we want to avoid those. So there's actually two areas we need to go through. So let's go ahead and go through the first area here. Let's head to the butterfly. And then I can't stress this enough, in this area you don't want to go through at the end. Don't follow through to the other area, otherwise you have to do it all over again. So let's go ahead and start it by touching the butterfly there. And then you can see that the blue butterflies turn into chests. Almost missed that one. But yeah, we want to avoid the red. But if you hit one battle or so in the trial, you can still go ahead and make it. Like we're going to hit one coming up here. I could never get past it on my first try. So it's okay if you hit a battle. It's alright, you can still make the timing here. There we go. Take care of this one. And then there's the last one. Do not follow through. There we go. We see the chest in the back there that all the butterflies made. It's nothing too great, but it's part of the trial. That's part 1. And now let's head to part 2 of the trial. It's actually the area that we came through in the beginning, right before we faced the Fiend Sphere, when Auron revealed the little hidden area, right before that. So let's go, and we also see that the bard is gone, that was here before, with his harp. So that means we've completed this area. So let's go ahead and head to the other area. The starting butterfly is actually at the bottom there, and you can see it flying on the bottom right of your screen. Let's go ahead and head down. It also helps that if you have a peaceful weapon or armor, that can really be useful here, so it doesn't give you random battles when you don't want them. So make sure you have that equipped. We have that equipped it here. So let's go ahead. We got a few of them. Here's another one. So this one is I feel like is easier than the other one, so it should be smooth sailing. There we go. It's the last one. We have one more, I believe. Or actually 2. Okay, we made it. So make sure you don't follow through here again. There we go. Let's head to the sigil. So this is probably the easiest one out of all of them. There we go. We got our Saturn sigil. Let's go ahead and power up Kimahri's weapon. We'll head to the spot on the light road in Lake Macalania. To the power up point that we powered up our last weapons. But we also forgot to power up a previous weapon that we already got when we did the Hidden Aeon episode. It's actually Yuna's weapon. We forgot to power up Nirvana, so let's go ahead and do that now while we're doing Kimahri's. And it's very appropriate that we do these together, because Kimahri is her guardian, and wherever she goes, he goes. So let's do it together. So it's going to ask us to present the weapon we want to power up. Here it is. So we gotta do it 2 times. First will be the crest, and then the second time will be the sigil. There we go. That's the crest power up. It's not quite at full strength. By powering this up completely with Kimahri being able to break the damage limit, and we can finally break the damage limit with Acer. Because as the characters are related through their celestial weapons to the specific neon. So let's go ahead and check it out. There it is. So it's break damage, limit, triple overdrive, double AP, and counter. It's a pretty good weapon. Let's go ahead and do Yuna's now. So Nirvana's just about to grow. There we go. And then last but not least, one more time. And there it has full power now. Perfect. Great. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's head back to the ship. And one of my favorite quests in Celestial Weapons is Rikku's.
We're count.
So Rikku's is actually on Mykonos. We already got her by putting in the password, but now we need to go ahead and do the Cactar quest, which we found on the Mykonos Island in the Cenobia Desert. Let's go ahead and head towards the Cactar stone here. Okay, it's actually in Cenobia West, so we have to go all the way down where the dunes are. And it's in a little place called the Cactar village. So it was inaccessible for us because there was a storm brewing in there. And to lift the storm, we actually have to complete the Cactar quest. There we go. Just saving there just to make sure we're, wiped out. But again, we do have the peaceful armor equipped here, so we don't have to worry about being hounded by the annoying spawn rates. So it's not much further, but there's also an item that we need to collect along the way. It's actually the last of the Albit primers. We missed one on the way to home last time because we took an alternate route. But you can actually see it in the distance there, right by the sign. You see on the floor there, that's the Albit primer. And that completes our Albit primers. Let's go ahead and check it out. There it is. We have all of them. Good stuff. And then after we get the sigil, we only have 2 of the most annoying sigils left. So I'll be spending an episode on both of them next. Let's go ahead and head to the Cactar. So this is where the stone is, so make sure you remember this one. Now let's head back to Oasis, because that's where the first one is. The quickest way really is to go to a safe sphere, go up to the ship, and then come right back. Alright, and we're here. So let's grab him. So how these Cactars work is you touch them and then they do this sequence with the timer on it, and you have to sneak up on it before it does needle time. Otherwise, you lose. You have 3 attempts. Otherwise, or you lose and you get the sphere of the loser. But we're gonna try and get each sphere from each Cactar here. There we go. We lost there, so that's the example of losing because we hit him during needle time. And the other way to lose is if you run out of time, of course. But we want to sneak up on him. Touch him. And now it goes into a random battle. So if you haven't caught the Cactar already, you're recognized for the monster, and this is your best chance to do it. And then while we're here, let's go ahead and head to the ship and talk to
If there's
Rig.
anything I can help.
Acer.
So let's go ahead and collect our primer's reward here.
Wiraja fam may not.
Now that we've collected all the primers, we can finally collect the reward from Ren.
Timgu edix wicked ha.
Ace Ribidu.
Rana Innakad.
So those come into those are really helpful when you want to customize your weapons. We'll get more into detail what they do. Right now it doesn't really matter. Just making sure that the peaceful shield is still on, and now let's head back to Bacon. Finish up our quest.
Counting on me.
So let's head back to the Cactar Stone. Okay. So there it is. Now let's head to Sanuvia East, which is the part with the wrecked tent. There's our second Cactar. So again, we gotta sneak up on this one. We got it.
It's over.
They don't have a lot of HP, the Cactar, but they do an attack that does 10,000 damage. So it'll wipe out anything, any of your characters, no matter how high the HP right now. So let's head back again. There's the Cactar stone. So this one's not too far here. It's actually this sign, not this one, but the one after it. It kind of looks like a giraffe. I don't know. But it basically says 20% off at the end, and that's what this is. So there we go, we found it. Let's go ahead and sneak up on it. So they're not too tough to sneak up on, they just take a while because you gotta travel a lot. He got us. It's okay, let's try again. We'll get him this time for sure. Got him. Our world champ really coming into its own now. So let's head back to the Cactar Stone now. So we can see the storm still active in the back. Okay, so now we can knock out 2 at once because we did have 10 guardians So far we've done a single one at a time. These two are the only ones that come in pairs, and it's actually in the section where we encountered the great worm with the harder fiends on the left side in Sanubia Desert Central. So here it is. There they are. So again, these guys are pretty straightforward. Got him. So there's that 10,000 needles attack we talked about just not too long ago. Luckily, we still have our auto phoenix ability on our on Waka and Riku's armor. We'll be refining them a little better later on once we start doing the monster arena stuff. Okay. Oh yeah. These are hard to hit. Must have a really high evasion stat. We're back. Alright, Waka, end it. And that's it. Back to the stone. So here we are. But we should fill up 2 holes this time. So as you can see, both the legs are lighting up now. So let's head back to east, which is all the way at the end, right before the Oasis section. Was it? Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, let's head back to the east part. So the easiest way really to do this is just go up this save sphere and then come right back down with the airship here. Should bring us back to the Oasis section, but where we need to go is right into the next section in the east part, where the tent is this time. So not this tent, but the next one. There it is. So this one's a little tricky where you have to basically access the save sphere in order to get the Cactar. You don't have to save, but we're going to save anyways. There it is. Let's see if we can get it on the first try. Got a little stressed out there, may have not done it. Alright. So let's head back to the stone. So the Cactar stone's right here in this area. I believe we got a few more after this. There it is. Looks good. Alright. So this last one is in a, or not last one, but this one is in the chest in the northwest part of Cenobia Central. Where we gotta head is past the save sphere in this area and all the way along this little fence here that you see. So see this fence? Just keep following it until you see a chest that you can open. In fact, if you haven't been in this area before, there should be 2 chests you can open. There it is. Uh-oh. Tricky little Cactar. Let's see if we can get another chest. Got him. There we go. Finally, 1 hit for Titus. Okay. So let's head back to that Cactar stone again. Place the sphere. They've really made it a very calm scenery because they knew you're going to be going back and forth in this area. Music is calm, the scenery is calm. Thought of everything, Square Enix. Good job. There we go. So this one's a little tricky. He's actually up in that little sinkhole right up ahead, but only way to see him is you have to leave the area and come right back. So let's go ahead and leave this area right here. And let's head back, and we should see it scurrying around in the little... There it is. Little sinkhole here. Where we fought the Raganoria enemy. It looks like a plant with tentacles. So this guy is a little tricky. You see the 2 sinkholes, they're actually connected. For the longest time when I first started playing this game, I wasn't able to get this guy because I didn't realize you're supposed to actually go into the sinkhole. And that's actually the easiest way to do it. I would try to come in on top, but, you know, because of his long needle time, you would run out of time every time. Not to say that it's not doable. But that's the easier way, just to go through the sinkhole. So let's head back. There we go. So 2 more left. So this guy is a little tricky. He's actually in the Oasis section. again, quickest way, take the airship up and come right back. So he's actually going to go up to the airship now. And we got to follow him. Sneaky Cactar. So he's actually on the deck of the ship now. So let's go ahead and chase after him. So again, his is pretty straightforward. Just what happens is that the ship tilts back and forth as we try to approach him. The easiest way to do it is you focus on his needle time tag. As soon as you hear it, you stop. So there he is. Elio. Let's try to get him on the first try. Ooh, just in the nick of time. I guess we don't have to fight him. He just falls off the ship. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for the sphere, Elio. Let's head back to Cactar Stone. Okay, so this is the second last one. And then you're probably wondering, oh, that's 10. Where's the last one? It's actually right behind the stone. There he is. So he's a little tricky. So his needle times and his turning don't match up. So the easiest way to do it is you watch him. There it is. Right out the gate he uses 10,000 meters. Come on, man. Alright, what do we got? There we go. That was easy enough. Alright, that was the last orb. Let's go. It should give us the poem from the everything that we've done so far in the journey. Just recap all the spheres are here, and it should dissipate the storm now. Last one. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get the sigil for Rikku. And there it is. Mercury sigil. Alright. I guess we're pretty much done here. We will be revisiting one more time when we start doing the Dark Aeon soon. Let's go ahead and head back to the ship. And then let's go power these guys up after. On second thought, I think I'm going to call it an episode there. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Final Fantasy X HD Remastered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and help the channel grow. We'll see you again next time for the completion of the Celestial Weapons. Take care. Bye-bye.